Welcome back to Thoughts to Think About. I'm Efrain.
I'm Liz.
And I'm Reid.
And we've got some thoughts for you to think about. Today, we did a quick, if you call it, we did a quick, yeah. What did you say?
Rochambeau. That's
Excuse me?
like the official.
Are you doing this? Are you casting a spell right now?
Rochambeau.
Whoa. Harry Potter, take it easy.
That's like
Harry Potter.
it's Leviosa, not Leviosa. No, it's the like official term of
it's
paper,
called,
rock, scissors.
Surely it's not.
It's called paper, rock, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors. Well, how do y'all say it?
I say rock, paper, scissors.
I say paper, rock, scissors.
I say paper, rock, scissors also.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Uh-oh.
No, you say
Wikipedia.
Rochambeau. I should take that high five back. What the heck is Rochambeau?
Wikipedia says rock, paper, scissors.
Okay.
And
It's
it
not a
also
trusted source.
Also known by other orderings of the three items, with rock sometimes being called stone.
Ew. Paper, rock, stone. Oh, I said rock.
Paper, rock, stone. We're playing rock, stone, and pebble today.
Look up Rochambeau.
Yeah, it says, or as Rochambeau, or Rochambeau, different spelling.
No, you're lying.
3 different spellings. As an intransitive hand game, right? So Rochambeau's got some...
Intransitive hand game? What the heck does that mean?
It's just like it's a game.
You know, where you're driving.
An intransitive or non-transitive game is a term sometimes used for a zero-sum game in which pairwise competitions between the strategies contain a cycle. If strategy A beats strategy B, B beats C, and C beats A, then the binary relation to beat is intransitive. Since transitivity would require that A beats C.
Wow. So basically, one thing
much.
beats the other one. The other thing beats the other thing.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
it.
yeah. Right.
That's it.
Rochambeau.
Dang.
It's like
Reid's just going to read a Wikipedia article for the podcast.
Welcome to Reid's Wikipedia.
Reid reads. That's your new podcast.
Weed
Reid
weeds.
Weed weeds.
what are you weeding today, weed? We're starting off so strong.
It's a great episode already.
This is crazy. Etymology, the name rock, paper, scissors is simply a translation of the Japanese words for the 3 gestures involved in the game, though the Japanese name for the game is
Interesting.
different. So it's not a translation? So what is it?
Wait, what? So the gestures don't even mean the same thing?
I don't know. I feel like I need to read this whole article. But it does say the name Rochambeau has been claimed to refer to Count Rochambeau, who allegedly played the game during the American Revolutionary War.
Oh.
They're just riding on their horses. They're like,
Paul Revere's knocking on doors. Rochambeau, anyone?
I don't feel like battling. Here we go.
Rochambeau?
I win, you die.
That's the whole Revolutionary War was
That's
decided.
the real America
based on
right
Rochambeau.
The legend that he played the game is apocryphal, as all evidence points to the game. This is like, where are all these
Liz's
words coming
face.
from? All evidence points to the game being brought to the United States later than 1910.
Interesting. So it's a lie.
If
That was so much. What a
if
ride.
this name has anything to do with him, it's for some other reason. It is unclear why this name has become associated with the game, with the hypotheses ranging from a slight phonetic similarity with the Japanese name Jankinpan to the presence of a statue of Rochambeau in a neighborhood of Washington, D.C.
What the heck?
This doesn't make any sense at all.
Wait, I feel like you just uncovered this like weird part of like American history.
Basically, Rochambeau
Accidentally.
is a lie.
Rochambeau has no
It means
real
nothing.
association. It's like somebody started calling it Rochambeau, and they were like, "Yeah, there was a guy in the Revolutionary War named Rochambeau. He probably invented this game.
Yeah, he
in the
invented this
American
game.
Revolutionary War."
Wow.
So you did cast a spell. Or you could have.
Don't make me into a witch.
Don't do that.
Does
Don't do
everybody
that.
know how to play rock paper scissors? Let me read the gameplay section.
No.
Stop it. I cannot.
There's a whole history
Oh
section.
my gosh.
This
This
podcast
is like
is going to be called How to Play Rock, Paper, Scissors.
When I was
Rockstone Pebbles.
Rock, Stone, Pebbles.
when I
It's
was
not just a boulder.
teaching full I was teaching full time, like if we couldn't make a decision or if something, kids would be arguing, we would determine like what we're going to do, what our decision is based off of, I would just say enough Rochambeau. and they'd get up and we would rock.
Just cast the
we'd
spells.
rock the hand.
Back when I was at Hogwarts. we would decide things. Just throw a little duel out there.
Not a witch.
I'm not a witch, every wife. Oh my god.
Guys,
my
this
gosh.
Wikipedia article
Read the article.
Off of Wikipedia.
this Wikipedia article is wild. It is wild.
It's so long.
What a
It
discovery.
is so long. Like 3 weeks ago, something we did.
Yeah, it was USO.
Yeah, the USO.
Submerged.
It was
The
3
submerged
lines.
ones. Yeah, and this one is like so long for rock, paper, scissors.
That's so funny.
But like, there's like other like styles that are played in other places. Like several other like Indo-Chinese like versions are like I lost it. I don't even see where it was, but it was bird, water, and rock.
oh my god.
Yeah, and they even have a section where it's talking about rock, paper, scissors, Spock, lizard. Like
What?
It's so many random.
Well, like gorilla bear man.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Well, this
Yeah,
one.
right.
This one references. It says using the same tripartite division, there's a full body variation in lieu of the hand signs called Bear Hunter Ninja. I've never heard of Bear
What?
Hunter Ninja, but I've heard
That's
of
fun.
Gorilla Man Gun.
Gorilla man gun.
Yeah.
Thank
Right?
you.
Bear, gorilla, monkey.
Hunter shoots bear. Bear eats ninja for some reason. I don't know why a ninja's
Why
fighting
not?
a bear,
Ninja beats hunter.
and then ninja kills Hunter.
Wow.
But why does a ninja kill
Golly.
Hunter? Why can't a hunter also just shoot the ninja?
Boom, boom.
Why?
If a ninja loses to a bear, then why would a ninja not lose to a hunter that has
Because
a
he's
gun?
sneaky. A bear's not sneaky.
The
Yeah.
bear eats the ninja.
If you tie, you die.
Is a bear sneakier than a ninja?
I don't really know how to
I think
answer
the answer
this.
is no.
The answer is within yourself. Listen to your
Wow.
heart.
You
Ask your
just
heart.
gave me goosebumps.
No.
Speaking of
Speaking
goosebumps,
of goosebumps,
Oh my gosh.
thank God we got off of that.
I'm so glad we're off
somebody
of that Wikipedia article.
Please, somebody go read the Wikipedia article for Rock, Paper, Scissors. It is a roller coaster ride.
Rochambeau.
It is insane. I do want to play. What is that game where you're on Wikipedia and it's like,
Oh, you try to find
like-
specific thing.
right?
in
How fast
so
can
many
you
clicks.
get to this specific topic from this other random topic? Have you not seen people play that?
So
No.
you're like the topic you need to find is Keanu Reeves, and then you hit random on Wikipedia and you use the links on the page to try to get to Keanu Reeves.
Wait, that's so fun.
It's super
Yeah.
fun.
People
yeah.
can do it super fast. Too.
Yeah.
People
It's
are crazy.
wild.
It's kind of like GeoGuessr. Kind of reminds me of the same thing
Yeah.
of like people who know too much.
Oh,
People who know
yeah.
too many things. For
You
no
know
reason.
GeoGuessr?
Do you know what GeoGuessr is?
I was just saying, like, yeah,
Yeah, people do know too much.
GeoGuessr
I
is
mean,
where
I could figure out like context.
You're guessing geos, you know.
GeoGuessr, it drops you on Google Maps
because the name Geo.
or Google Earth. So GeoGuessr drops you on
Yeah,
on
and
Google
you're
Earth.
trying to figure out where
In a random spot, and you have to use your context clues to figure out
Yeah.
where you are, right? Dude, I saw a video like a couple of days ago.
Efrain's
It's okay, just keep going. I saw a video just a couple days ago.
Hold on. I'm just talking because after I said guessing geos, the look of complete, like, Liz had no idea what I was. She still had no clue what I was saying.
I'm not stupid, I promise.
Oh my gosh.
She just calls rock, paper, scissors, Rochambeau. She's not stupid. She just
Listen.
Underground knowledge.
Listen, I don't know a lot of things, but I know Rochambeau. It just sounds like a taekwondo, like a karate type, you know.
I saw a video not too long ago, a couple days ago, that was GeoGuessr World Finals.
No
There's like GeoGuessr competition.
It's like
And it was
esports.
Right, it was an esport, and it was crazy because these two guys were going head to head, the same location, and it was whoever found out fastest.
Wow.
Apparently, it was like some part of Canada, like British Columbia or something, that this guy was from, and so it like showed
No
him this
way.
random stretch of highway, and immediately he was like, "Boom!" It was like 2.5 seconds. He knew exactly where it
How
was.
close was it? So, like, when you guess on GeoGuessr,
Right.
You click on it, and depending on how close you get, did you explain this already? I was laughing.
No, I didn't explain it. No.
I was losing it. But when you guess where you think the place is, it'll give you a score based on how close you get to that location. Right.
No, he was mega close.
Just super close.
Yeah. And the other guy took like 20 seconds or something like that and got, which is still insanely fast.
Which is still very impressive. Yeah.
And was close, I'm sure.
He wasn't as close at all. Like not nearly as close. Oh, well, yeah.
There's this guy on TikTok where people are like, I bet you can't guess where I'm from. And they like archive a bunch of their like, or they change their profile, archive a bunch of stuff.
Suddenly they're an egg.
Yeah.
Or an anime character.
Excuse me?
Yeah, their like profile picture, they change it. And they leave like one thing on their account as like a clue. Oh. And so he like, well, it looks like you have a chevron about 2 miles behind you in this one picture. And so I looked up all the chevron, like it's basically that. And he like triangulates where, based on like landmarks. So I'm assuming that it's basically the same thing.
Because with GeoGuessr, they open up the page or whatever and they show you where it is and you can't move.
No, GeoGuessr you can move.
Oh, you can move?
Yeah, but I think you lose score for like how far you move. Like,
okay.
I've never played GeoGuessr myself. I've only
people
seen
are
people
just
play.
Straight off the top of the dome guessing these.
Yes. There's a dude who's like famous on TikTok and he is insanely good. I don't know if it's the same guy that won the finals or whatever of that game, but it's so crazy.
I'm not that into GeoGuessr culture.
Well, because it's like they'll go, oh, that's this kind of grass, and that road is made of this kind of dirt, and it's insane. Right. It's so crazy.
That's the stuff that like the CIA will go and like, hey, want a job? Because you have this like stupid, mega impressive skill.
That's actually what it is. It's just them training the new people. That's what the esport is about. They go, oh, this is the guy. We're trying to find who the next guy is.
Careful.
Yeah. Do you want a job, son?
That gave me goosebumps.
Ooh, chills. They're multiplying.
So I saw an article on Houston Chronicle. Well, I really saw it on Reddit, which is linked to a Houston Chronicle article.
Oh.
And it said, today I learned that only 45 to 85% of people experience goosebumps or chills in response to emotionally moving music.
Only 85%, you're saying?
It says between 45 and 85% of people.
That's a big range.
That's a huge
range. Which was like the top comment was like, that's kind of a big range. But the article from Houston Chronicle was, why doesn't everyone feel the thrill?
Oh, wow.
What a title.
Yeah. Wow. So the experience of emotionally, like experiencing goosebumps because of an emotionally moving song or movie scene.
Was it saying it was specifically about music and movies, or
it's like emotionally triggered, I think.
Oh, okay.
Is what it is. Yeah.
Way good.
The experience is called Frisian.
Frisian.
One more time?
Interesting.
It's Frisson.
It's Frisian
pronounced
here.
Frisian. A French term meaning. Why are you laughing?
It's not funny, Liz. Stop laughing. This isn't a comedy podcast.
What? I don't understand the comedy.
It's not even
It's only funny because he's questioning it.
Why are you laughing?
Get it together, I promise.
It's a French term meaning aesthetic chills, and it feels like waves of pleasure running all over your skin.
Whoa. This podcast is getting weird.
Making it weird.
I'm not going to tell you what some other reresearchers have called it, but it's
good.
kind of inappropriate.
Oh, okay, cool.
You didn't have to show me.
It's not a comedy podcast.
But so are you guys in the 45 to 85% of population?
I'm actually in the 45%.
That's a
Are you
little
in the
personal.
85 or 45? This is personal information. Yeah, so you are in the.
Okay.
You said you are.
Oh yeah,
yeah. So you get chills when you listen to like your favorite song. What song is
like
it
some
for
good
you?
songs?
What's the song for you?
Like,
Rubber Ducky?
Okay, no, what?
Sesame
Rubber
Street.
Ducky. Okay,
That's the.
Where
picture this.
is my hairbrush?
Picture this. Minas Tirith is under siege.
Oh my god.
Is that Lord of the Rings?
Yes.
I already.
The Battle
Figured
of
it
Pelennor
out.
Fields is in full swing. The armies of Mordor are overtaking the city. And then on the crest of the hill, you see the Rohirrim cresting thousands of horsemen.
Gosh.
And then Howard Shore, full blast, just pounding the music into your ears.
Yep.
Can't stop it. It's so good.
Chills.
Full
Every
body
time.
chills. Literally every time. If I watched it right now, full body chills. Good. Just It's so good.
and like you know what's gonna happen, but you're still getting.
Oh, absolutely.
Interesting. So every
Can't
time,
stop it.
though, like
Brought me to tears every time.
I'm a bawling like a baby. So if you're watching or listening to the same thing, you'll still get chills.
Oh, if I'm just listening to it, yeah, still get chills.
Wow,
like the
interesting.
Lord of the Rings soundtrack gives me chills. Like gives me the goose pimples so many times.
I don't like
Grody.
that.
Some people, I think English people call it goose pimples.
Goose pimples.
They also eat like beans on toast.
Yeah, they're weird.
Okay.
English people. Wow. I would never mimic them in an endearing way. Their accents. Yeah, I get goosebumps when I listen to music sometimes. It's not like all the time, but it usually has to be like a surprise, you know, and that's where I think musical scores kind of tend to be more surprising than like general pop music or, you know.
Yeah.
So it's not usually like a song that's like, oh wow, surprising. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So it's not that frequent for you?
Not as frequent as watching Lord of the Rings every time, for sure.
Dude,
like it doesn't do that for me every time. Liz?
Do you know what goosebumps are? Do you get goosebumps?
Can I slap you straight across the face? Gosh, I know what goosebumps are.
Wait, what's funny?
Hate him. Yeah. Do you get goosebumps when I said that?
Full body chills.
No, I'm just gonna cry.
Good.
Goose pimples. Take your goose pimples somewhere else.
I think I've only gotten goosebumps maybe a handful of times. Like
Really?
count them on a hand.
No way.
And it was always, not to be super Christian, but it's always been like a worship song.
Okay.
Never like
Touched
a
by the
movie
Holy
score or amen. Or like yeah, not pop songs for sure. Like mainstream music,
It's just not
heck no.
generally, yeah.
But
Whoa.
yeah, no.
Just a moving moment.
Yeah, a moving moment. But when I hear the song again, I don't get it.
Interesting.
Like it's just
No
like that
way.
first initial time.
That's
Yeah.
wild.
yeah, so
I'm like feeling it right now, and I'm just thinking about Lord
you're
of the
just
Rings.
thinking about
Easily
Lord of the Rings.
susceptible.
Dude,
I get it
Dude
all
got
the
that
time. Like
Frisian.
I could trigger it easy. Like I could just make it happen. Yeah.
Are you okay?
That's
wild.
great, bro.
Or maybe am I?
Do I just have a lot of pent up emotions that I'm not letting out?
Maybe
Let
you
it
need to
out.
use some
You gonna cry?
acne cream for your goose pimples.
It's good. That's
that
good.
was not good.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. That's funny. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's not every time for me. It's not every time. It's kind of rare. You know, it feels like it has to be a big thing, like
Yeah.
a big moment, you
Yeah.
know. Sometimes, you know, movies will do it sometimes, or I think like a moving moment in like a worship service or something, you know,
Yeah.
that has a really powerful, you know,
Yeah.
maybe
It's-
spirit-filled moment, you know, is like, oh wow,
Oh,
you
yeah.
know,
It's only happened a
goosebumps.
couple times, like as I play guitar, so like as I'm playing, it's happened a couple times. But like listening to music is usually when it happens.
Yeah. I usually get goosebumps when I go to the library.
Okay. You want to
The
elaborate?
books. The books. He's talking about some books.
I know. I'm letting him take us there on that journey. God, you're
not-
so sassy
Reid,
time.
this is a comedy podcast.
my god! This is a comedy podcast.
Welcome back to Weeds.
Where we
Dude,
what
you
are
were
we
going
weeds?
through that. You were going through that moment in Return of the King just now, and I was like, "Dude, we're on Weeds right now. This is Weeds."
We need a
I'm
segment.
getting goosebumps.
We need a segment where
Guys.
Widowy Weeds a book.
It's so
A
good though.
segment of a book.
It's so good. When Aragorn's standing in front of the Black Gate,
I have no context for this. I've
So
seen.
You've never
she
seen
never
it, right?
finished. The
I
Return
saw
of the
the
King,
first and second one.
Oh, so you never finished?
yeah.
it.
Yeah, she talked about this.
We've talked about this.
Yeah. Sorry.
Pretty often.
Oh, okay.
She's got
Yeah.
no culture.
No, uncultured.
Not
No
a bone
un-
of culture.
No uncultured.
in her body.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah. Sorry.
Wow. I mean, it's good. It's
For
very good.
Frodo.
It doesn't give me chills though. It doesn't give me like chills
I just,
in that way.
what's wrong with me? Why do I get chills
okay,
so
Reid.
easily?
That's the name of this podcast.
That's it. That's it.
Do I get chills
Make a
so
note.
easily? So this relates.
I think you're going on like a self-discovery journey right now.
I thought it was. I thought people did this. I thought it was like
Wow.
a very common experience for people.
We like lightly talked about this before we started recording, so like me and Efrain didn't share our
points of view.
goosebump stories.
Yeah.
Your thrill level.
So like this is genuine, mind blown
Shocking to read. Yeah.
emotion that he's going through right now.
I don't
I
understand
mean,
it.
we're in the percentage, right? Because we have it,
percent.
right? We've
But
received it.
Liz is over here like 4 times in my life.
Yeah,
I mean,
what?
Yeah.
4 times this week. For me.
Hey, I watch Return
My
of the King
gosh.
10 times a day, at least. At the
morning
very
routine.
My morning
You guys
routine. Gotta pop in.
Get ready
the
with
VHS.
me for a day in the
I
life.
wake up and
it's
I watch
Reid.
the Return of the King.
Extended cut. His day doesn't even start till like noon.
Have you guys seen the Get Ready With Me of the guy who's like a Texan? He's like a day in the life of a Texan.
Yes,
He's like,
yes.
And we spend a minute thinking or remembering the Alamo.
You have to say it in his accent because it's just like it's. He's like 16 or 17. Sorry, my words get out. And he's like, follow me on a day in the life. And it's
Is it really?
Yeah,
That's awesome.
And
He's
like,
like,
go
for
ahead.
breakfast, I drink 10 glasses of sweet tea.
Gosh.
It's so funny.
That's awesome.
It's really well filmed too.
And I go outside to practice my yeehaws. He's like,
It's so
That's so
good.
good.
but he does like 6 or 7 different takes of yeehaws.
Yes.
I mean, that's not what your morning looks like? No?
During rodeo season, it is.
Yeah.
I probably just
rodeo.
woke my wife up out in the
Aw.
living room.
Yeah.
Dowie.
Whoops.
Dude, so I saw somebody reference the state fair in Dallas
Yeah.
and talk about how it was really ghetto compared to the Houston rodeo. I thought it was really funny because I didn't think like the rodeo was like that, crazy.
I mean, yeah, for the actual like rodeo part, not the carnival, not the concert, like the actual rodeo part, the Houston rodeo is one of the like top championship things that people
Yeah.
like aspire to do.
so
big time.
cool.
So like, suck it, Dallas.
Houston is the best. The best.
If you're like an outside of Texas listener or you're new to Houston and you've stumbled upon our podcast, welcome. And just know that like the tension between Houston and Dallas is very
it's there.
thick.
Texas is a very proud state. We're super proud of ourselves
Yeah.
and our place. And it's just one of those things that I think a lot of people are proud of where they're from, and it just kind of gives me goosebumps,
Oh,
because of the pride.
yeah.
So you guys like national anthem? You don't get goosebumps? National anthem?
No, man.
Weird.
The national anthem?
The one that I
don't know.
love.
It's like just like it's got the musical like highs and the musical lows.
Maybe
It's
in
like,
2001, I got goosebumps.
oh, big.
Wow, I cannot
That's-
believe you did that.
Yeah.
I mean, really though,
I
like
can't
You're
believe you've done
probably
this.
right.
but it was
yeah.
about the moment though. Like,
Yeah.
somebody
She
singing
was the
national
moment.
I don't know.
anthem.
It's not even what the national
What
anthem
did
is
I
about.
just
It's
say?
just one of those. It's what happened to man.
He said it's about the moment.
No, I
He definitely said like animal or
I
something.
said
like that.
animal or something weird. I was trying to say national anthem. Somebody singing the
National
national
animal.
anthem in 2001 after, hey, tragedy.
We get it. We
It's a
know. We know
moment.
what it was. Okay.
It's a moment.
But it's
You
not
get the
even.
chills.
It's not even
But
about it being
anymore.
the national anthem for me. It's just like the song
The
is
notes.
good. The music is good.
So
Yeah.
you get chills every time national anthem is sung.
not every time,
Reid.
but if it's someone who's good
But
at
a
it,
lot of
yeah.
times.
Have you seen?
Like a lot of times, yeah. Like a lot of times, really.
Have you seen
Honestly.
Fergie perform the
Oh, at
national
the
anthem?
NBA, that was so bad. No goosebumps there.
Absolutely
None.
full
I love
body
it.
chills.
Cannot do
My
it.
favorite
It's-
one.
I'm not gonna do it. No,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
don't.
It's my favorite.
Oh my gosh, it's so good.
Some scientists have suggested that goosebumps are an evolutionary holdover
Whoa,
from our
whoa,
early.
whoa, whoa.
Whoa, interesting.
Sorry. So yeah, a lot of things. I don't know. Next time I get them, I'll let you guys know. I'll just text you guys. Be like,
guys,
goosebumps.
goosebumps
Every
Got
time.
it.
Every
You
time.
gotta tell us the context though.
Freeze
too.
you.
Please don't just tell us when you got goosebumps.
Guys,
Yeah.
I saw a cat on the street. Goosebumps.
Yeah, you need to like text us the reason why. Well, I'm just like following this like event out when he texts us that he has goosebumps because Jonathan last season Jonathan filled in for Efrain, and we just never took him out of the group text.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I got goosebumps.
He's gonna be so confused.
What's the context? What's happening?
Oh my gosh. I love this new bit of Reid lore we've all learned together today. That Reid
That
has
I've
goosebumps
also
all the
learned.
time.
I did not know that this was like a unique thing.
This is Reid lore.
I thought that everybody experienced life this way, you know.
I'm so glad we're on this journey with you, Reid.
But so I'm reading this article as y'all are talking.
Weed is widowy weeding.
Weeds.
So the role they thought about the role of personality, right? So results from the personality test showed that the listeners who experienced Frisian also scored high for a personality trait called openness to experience. Studies have shown that people who possess this trait have unusually active imaginations, appreciate beauty in nature, seek out new experiences, often reflect deeply on their feelings, and love variety in life.
This is like the opposite of you right now.
It's like, how do I say
How do I say this without being rude?
Some aspects of this trait are inherently emotional, loving variety, appreciating beauty, and others are cognitive, imagination, intellectual curiosity.
He's like, I'm smarter
That's
than you
me
guys.
to a T. I mean, that's
I'm
like
literally
exactly
smarter than
me.
you guys.
Yeah.
I don't
I
know
appreciate
anything.
art. I'm freaking smart.
I love adventure and
Yeah.
new
Love
experiences.
new things? Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's so
yeah.
funny because that like you don't like scary movies because you don't get into the vibe of the scary movie.
it's
That's
just-
an empathy thing.
Yeah.
That's an empathy
and
thing.
he just like emotionally dives straight into these like musical moments.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
Okay.
interesting.
It's just like
He's
when I'm
like,
watching
scary?
a scary movie. But when I'm watching the scary movie, I'm like thinking like that is not the right choice. That's the wrong thing to do. Like
right.
I'm thinking like you should have done this. You know, like I am
Goosebumps
thinking
right now.
about it. Right? No goosebumps.
But what
right
about
now.
when Frodo
Liz,
makes the wrong choice, Reid? What about when Frodo makes the wrong
It's just
choice?
oh man, it's just so moving.
Reid is literally the Drake meme. He's like, scary movies?
Yeah.
Minas Tirith?
It's so true.
I'll keep you guys
Wow.
updated on my goosebumps from now on. So
Wow.
Please.
One
Log
thing that does give me goosebumps, which is kind of weird, is because it's not. It's kind
I'm
of
so
strange.
scared.
No, it's not that weird.
I know, like
no, it's,
when my
I'm
wife
prefacing
caresses
it.
my back.
Whoa!
Read.
This is a great
That's
episode.
Efrain speaking.
Why
Stop
do I get
it.
chills
That
all
was
the
Efrain.
time?
Stop it. I hate that word.
Chills?
No, caress.
Oh, caress?
I hate
I
it.
hate that.
Why?
So it's a word. When people sing, but they're not that
Stop.
good.
It gives you
What?
goosebumps.
Yes, but like in an awkward way. You know what I mean?
Oh, like that's
Yeah.
called cringe.
I
You're
know, but like,
cringing.
Is it the same thing though? But do y'all get what I'm saying? So like
Yeah.
when I
Yeah.
say
You're
like when I cringe, it's like ooh, like it gives me
No,
bad vibes. But when I experience somebody who's singing really poor, but it's also like specifically in a like I know it's an embarrassing moment. You know what I mean? Where it's
Oh.
like they're
You're
I feel like
experiencing
that's
strong
anxiety.
empathy.
oh, I guess that's empathy.
Strong
yeah,
empathy,
it's
yeah.
strong empathy. That's totally what it is. Yeah,
Sure.
yeah. Because
yeah.
that's what happens. It's like somebody's about to be super embarrassed, or like they should be embarrassed,
Right.
And they're singing really poor. It happens a
Yeah.
lot when people sing really poorly.
I just
I
keep
don't
thinking
even think
about-
that I'm that like good of
I'm
a
thinking
singer.
about that talent show we went to.
But
Yeah.
talent shows are the worst.
Yeah.
It every time somebody does it, I'm like ooh, and it gives me like chills, but not in a
Not
good
a
way.
good chill.
Not in a good way.
Yeah, I think it might happen. I know like the cringe and the empathy where like somebody's like really making a fool of themselves and you're like, you feel it. I don't know if I get goosebumps. Maybe it's because like I don't notice them because the cringe is just so strong.
Too strong.
You know,
the cringe
Yeah.
is so strong.
But I do get like goosebumps from like touching like micro fabric, microfiber cloths and things like that. Like I get goosebumps from like
Interesting.
just like touch like things I don't like the feeling of, you know.
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm good.
Well, so here's my question: are goosebumps the like cringy feeling, and then the like feeling when Reid touches something icky? Are those all? Is
Got the
are,
ick.
Are, yeah. Are those all three the same? Like, is
No,
it the same
Not
type
the
of
same feeling.
No. Yes. It's a different feeling, but all of those you're saying result in a goosebump.
Right.
So, is there a
Singular
different
goose.
But it's like
goosebump?
it's like the goosebumps from music or something like that
Are
like
different.
good goosebumps, right? Touching fabric I don't like is bad. Goosebumps.
Bad bumps.
Boost bumps. Oh my gosh.
Are we done here?
Let us know if you get goosebumps. Give us a like.
Are you in the 45 to 85%?
Subscribe to our podcast if you get goosebumps and let us know.
Comment
your favorite goosebump.
Comment every time you get goosebumps and tell us the context, please.
Rochambeau.